All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, all praises, and all glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Kakudash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, great millstone who do well and teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. Okay? And a very special peace, blessings, and salutations to our full Shalom. This is Brother Padaga Bar coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Kakudash. Yahweh being the one and holy true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, which the true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. Okay? Yah meaning He, How means exist. He is to be. And we give all praise to our power. That's why we say Bahashim in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which the true name of the Messiah is Yahweh Shai. Okay? Yah meaning He, Yahweh Shai means deliverer. He's the Savior. He's the Redeemer. And He's coming back to redeem the 12 tribes of the true children of Israel, which are your so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians. This is a quick and transit lesson. I'm finna go handle some business in the world, you know. But you always want to put the business and the truth first, you know. So this is a quick and transit lesson. So Lord willing, you are edified. But pretty much, what I want to go into is pretty much is who are my family? Who is my family? Okay, because there's a perception in the world that just because we have blood relatives, that automatically makes you family. Okay, and we know us in the ministry, the prophets of Yahweh Shemel Shai, we know how to balance things, we know how to do everything in decency and in order, you know, pursuant to the scriptures. But we also know, you know, the truth. You know, what I mean by that is, who are my family? Okay, and if you go read in Matthew, the 12th chapter, it tells you, those that do the will of my Father, the same should be counted as my family, roughly paraphrasing the scriptures. So those that do the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai will be counted as your family, okay? And that's the sincere brothers, you few sincere sisters, you know, but mainly to you men, to you brothers, okay? Just because, you know, what scriptures tell you, you know, honor thy father and thy mother. Yeah, you do that, you know. But just because your mother might want you or your father might want you to come to church and do some stuff, and you know how the ministry operates, you know what not to do and what to do according to the scriptures, you know, that's a different story. You see? But when your parents ask you to kind of go off or forsake the scriptures, man, you gotta, you know, be strict with them like Yahweh Shai. You know, I was watching the beloved Elder Pastor Kabar, his lesson. I forget the title of it, but he was going into how Yahweh Shai, our big brother Yahweh Shai, was an austere man. Okay, and we have to follow that same example. You know, the word austere goes into a hard man. You know, it goes into a hard man. He was about his father's business. You know, and we have to be on that same accord. We got to be about our father's business. We got to help finish the race, finish the work. You know, we cannot let our so-called family in this world allow us to take our hands off the plow. You know, we have to continue to put our hands to the plow, because if we do it and we look back, meaning if we do this work, man, and we look back and go back into the world, we're not fit for the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, we are made now enemies to the Lord, all because we listen to our so-called family. You know, and your so-called family, they don't have your best interests at heart. You know, like I said, we balance it because we deal with our family on occasions, don't get me wrong. But all in all, our so-called family in this world, they don't have your best interests at heart. You see? But guess who does? The men of the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and His prophets do. That's the truth. That's your real family. You see? Because they are doing the will of the Father that is in heaven. Okay? And we have to keep those family members close. Just like how Jake got gang culture. They wanna, you know, it's not a gang, it's family. On a wicked level, man. On a wicked, demonic level, they do it in the wickedness. You see, but we're doing it in righteousness. You know? It's family here. You see? Oh man, it's crazy. It's the military trucks right there. Hey, we coming into those times. They loading this shit up. we're coming to those times, man, to a destructive time that we're coming into. Like I said, I just want to press the button on this, and our family is the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, and you few sincere sisters that's actually sincere, diligently seeking Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai continuously. You know, but we're coming into a time to where we're gonna need to be around the brotherhood more. You know, because that's like being around living water. Because each brother got a member or part of Yahweh Shai in him. You see, that makes up the body of Yahweh Shai. Okay, but guess what? You go out here into the world, it's death culture, it's gang culture, it's gun violence culture. You know, it's a demonic vibration, it's a demonic culture. Okay, and we don't want to be caught up with that, because we know a 2/3 reward. They're gonna be cut off and die, and cut off and dead pursuant to Zechariah the 13th chapter. We don't want to be caught up like that. We want to keep our hands to the plow. We don't want to look back. You know, we want to be fit for the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You got to think, man, all the work that you're doing, you know, the going out on the highways and byways, just making yourself a living sacrifice in general. Don't let a wicked MF in the world take your mind off of what's actually going on. Even though they may make it look good, but we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that it's only for a little season. They're gonna make it look good for a little season. You see? Because scriptures tell you how victuals should become so cheap on the earth. Everything looks good, but then everything is gonna shoot back up like that. You know? So their time is coming, man, and our time is coming as well, because the Lord is making a shift. He's gonna reverse everything. You see? But don't let your family, your so-called family, try to manipulate you and to bring you back into the world, man. You see, continue to pray without ceasing. Pray that the Lord keep His spirit upon you. Okay, and pray that the Lord remove those who means you no well, mean you no good. You see. So with that, man, Lord willing, I hope this in transit lesson was edifying to the body, to the election of Israel. Okay. Till next time, I want to give all honor, all praises, and all glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Kakradash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, great millstone who do well and who do T12, being great examples to His younger brothers. Okay, very special peace, blessings, salutations to a full till next time I say Shalom.